Take the wheel off. Use a 17mm socket to take the lug bolts out. Once you get to the last one, you can hold the wheel on. Take that bolt off and remove the wheel. Take this clip off. You can just take a pry bar, just get under here, just press up and slide it out, or even grab it with a pair of pliers. We're going to take this brake pad sensor wire off over the bleeder screw. Just pop this off here. And then you can take some needle nose pliers and just grab the sensor. Try not to break it. You just want to pull it out just like that and set it aside. Take these caps off. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. Pop those off. Take a 7mm hex socket and take these two bolts out. Slide that out. And we'll take a pry bar and just carefully pry this out. You can compress the piston a little bit, just like that. Pry that out. You can take the brake pads out of the caliper. This one just comes straight up. And there is a bracket on it. This one should not be this tight in here. Slide that out. Slide this one out. Take a caliper hanger. We'll just hang it. Just try to hang it from the coil spring and out of the way. There's a clip right here. You want to take that clip off. Use a pair of pliers or even a prying tool. And just slide that off. That's just holding the brake hose attached to this bracket. Now, if you're just replacing the caliper, you want to disconnect the hose right there, and you're going to have to spin the caliper off by twisting it. We're going to replace the hose in this situation, so we're just going to get the new hose started right here. I'm going to use a 14mm socket. Just snug this up. You would do the same if you were just reusing the old hose. Take it off with a 14 and then just snug it up at this time. Slide the hose along the same path the old hose went. We'll take the brake pad. This one's going to slide into the piston with the clips. The other brake pad's just going to go right here. I'll slide that over the rotor. Take these pins. You can put some grease on them. Brake caliper grease, get those lined up. Yep. Now I'm going to torque these bolts to 22 foot-pounds. Now I can put the caps on. Now we can take this brake pad sensor, warning indicator, and push that back in position on the brake pad itself. Take that bleeder screw off. We'll put that other bleeder screw cover on afterwards. You can swap that over from the old one. All right. Now we're going to swap the brake hose to the new brake hose using a 11mm wrench. We're going to loosen up the brake line right here. Make sure you have either a mat or some type of drain bucket underneath to collect any brake fluid that comes out. We'll do this pretty quickly. And it's a good idea to check your reservoir to make sure there's plenty of brake fluid in the master cylinder reservoir. All right, that's up. Grab the old one. Rock it down, out of the way, take the new one, line it up. That's good. Okay, get it started. And snug it down. You want to clean this off. After you're done the brake job completely, you always want to go back and double check, make sure it's not leaking. And we can snug this up on the brake caliper as well. And again, clean it off, make sure, double check after you're done on a road test, make sure it's not leaking. And we can remove the old caliper and brake hose. Slide that out of the way. Now I'll line the brake hose up in the bracket. Make sure it's not twisted. Take the clip, get the clip started. Tap that in. Now I'll put this clip back on. Just slide it in one side right here. Put it over there, and you just push it in a little bit. If you need to, you can use a pry bar. Just pry and push. Just like that. You just want it to clip in over there. That looks good. Now you want to crack open the bleeder screw, and you can let it gravity bleed for a little bit. Wait till a little bit of brake fluid starts dripping out there. Double checking the reservoir, making sure there's plenty of brake fluid in it. We'll just see if it bleeds out. It might not. All right, nothing's coming out right now. We're just gonna manually bleed them. So I'm just gonna snug this up and have an assistant pump the brake pedal for me. You want to just hold it? All right, pump them up again. And hold it. Some air. All right, pump them up again. And hold it. Oh, no more air in that one. We'll do it one more time. All right, pump it up again. And hold it. No air. So snug that up. I can put this wire over that and lock it down. Clean this up with a little bit of soapy water. We'll be good to go. Put the wheel on, line that up. Get the lug stud started. Now I'm going to torque the lug nuts to 110 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. And just go around again, double check.